And welcome back in here to ABC 36 News at 6:30. Before we get to weather, I took a little trip down the road 75 there in Rockcastle County yesterday. Went to Rockcastle County Middle School and talked to some 6th graders there about weather, about the behind the scenes of TV. Got to show some demonstrations there. That is actually where I went to middle school, so it was a super fun opportunity to go back and see my teachers and see all the kiddos there. They were a lot that was interested in weather. They had also many good questions there once I was finished. So I just want to say thank you to Rockcastle County Middle School again for inviting me yesterday and having me come speak. They're actually on Weather Week, so they are talking about weather all week long, learning all the fun things there is to do about weather. And then again, I showed them some things that works along TV here as well. So thank you, Rockcastle County Middle School. Now we'll get on to our forecast here today. We officially hit a high of 51 degrees this afternoon after starting out into the upper teens. We started out at 17 degrees this morning, so we made a big jump into the afternoon. And you can see a live look here at Richmond. Shows those calm conditions. A few clouds moving in this evening, though. Sitting at 43 degrees right now, but with a wind coming 6 miles an hour out of the south, creating a little bit of a wind chill there for 39 degrees. Max HD radar shows a clean sweep across the entire state of Kentucky, and that will continue for a few more days. Temperatures across the entire region are chilly, though. 43 in Danville, 43 here in Lexington, 46 down the road in Somerset. And our cold spot right now is there along the Kentucky-Tennessee border in Williamsburg at 41. Temperatures area-wide pretty much along the same. 40s is common for Kentucky and all surrounding states until you get far up into the northeast, where they're still dealing with those brutal temperatures and wind chills as low as -50 below zero. Thankfully, we are not dealing with anything like that. We'll track out the next couple of days here overnight tonight into tomorrow. By lunchtime, we're setting in the low 50s. Tomorrow afternoon, mid-50s. Dare I say, an upper 50 down south with a mix of sun and clouds is definitely possible. Clouds will break tomorrow evening, and going on into Monday, we'll start it out into the 30s with a mix of sun and clouds for Monday evening, and temperatures that'll be in the upper 40s to near 50. Calm conditions continue. Really nothing to show you here, just the temperature map. And then Tuesday afternoon, we're into the low 60s area-wide. So if you've been, not liking the cold weather of late, well, we got some 60 degrees coming up here for the next few days. And that brings us to our first system that we have to track, and that is later Tuesday, especially into Wednesday. You can see here central western Kentucky dealing with the heaviest rain into Wednesday, and then Wednesday night and Thursday, that'll continue to spread off to central and eastern Kentucky, providing with rain for everyone. Could be some decent rain numbers showing up, some gusty winds, some thunder with temperatures near 60. But no severe weather is expected at this time, just some general rain and thunder. And then we catch a break into Thursday night to the first part of Friday, and then cue our next storm system coming in for Friday night into Saturday. Saturday night, snow, freezing rain, sleet is what that pink is showing, that wintry mix. Going over to all snow. I think if anything, this is mainly a snow event, but again, that's still 6 and 7 days out from now, and so that will change. I can promise you that. We're just watching that system coming up and kind of giving you a heads up that we could be dealing with more wintry weather late Friday and into Saturday. Here in the short term tonight, we'll drop into the mid-30s, partly cloudy and cold. Wind conditions continue at 5 to 10 miles out of the south. Tomorrow, low 50s, a mix of sun and clouds. Tomorrow looks fantastic, so get outside and enjoy it. Here's a quick look at our 7-day forecast. Shows those calm conditions for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That rainy system Wednesday into Thursday will hit 50 on Friday afternoon, and then we will drop it quickly Friday night with potentially wintry weather taking over into Saturday. And of course, we'll be watching that system very closely in the coming days. So stay right here with your ABC 36 Storm Team as we keep you up to date and safe. And stay with us right now, because we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Special report.
Spectrum just launched Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch? With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with talk, text, and data. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
Watch Tuesday Trivia on Good Morning Kentucky with Lee Cruz and Haley Harmon every week on ABC 36.
Welcome to Tomorrow's World, where we make sense of your world through the pages of the Bible.
Where we bring to life Bible prophecy. My friends, we're living in the prophesied time of the end. Your Bible reveals the future of the world and your part in it.
But what exactly is this kingdom that Jesus proclaimed? And what does that have to do with you?
On this program, we'll explore the answer.
You need this information.
You're watching ABC 36 News, Weekend Edition.
A senior official says the U.S. has shot down the Chinese balloon off the Carolina coast. The move ending days of speculation about what would happen to the balloon after it entered U.S. airspace. It was spotted over Montana, home to one of America's 3 nuclear missile fields, before heading east. But China denies it's spying on sensitive U.S. military sites. Phil Lipoff has more.
The United States bringing down a Chinese balloon that was traveling across the United States. Earlier today, spotted over parts of North and South Carolina.
I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon as possible. They decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water outside within the 12-mile limit. They successfully took it down.
In response, the FAA temporarily closing airspace for parts of the 2 states, issuing a statement that reads in part, the FAA has paused departures and arrivals to support the Department of Defense in a national security effort. Despite China claiming it's a civil aircraft blown off course, U.S. officials insist that is not the case.
But the key here is we don't know what it's looking for. Is it taking pictures? Is it doing signals intelligence where it's intercepting communications? But the thing that's perplexing here is that the Chinese have the ability to do these things from space where they wouldn't be violating U.S. sovereignty.
On Friday, Secretary of State Blinken postponing his trip to China set for next week, saying now is not the time to meet.
I made clear that the presence of this surveillance balloon in U.S. airspace is a clear violation of U.S. sovereignty and international law.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry saying, we respect that. Pentagon officials claiming the balloon has a large bay of technology attached underneath it, about the size of 3 buses, adding it was maneuverable. Phil Lipoff, ABC News, New York.
The suspect, police say, fired several blank rounds into a San Francisco neighborhood synagogue and a movie theater this week, has been arrested. The man's name is not being released at this time, but police say he was taken into custody late Friday afternoon without further incident. He faces charges of disturbing any religious assembly, brandishing an imitation firearm, and causing another to refrain from engaging in a religious service. It was Wednesday night. Authorities say a man stepped into the synagogue, said something to the gathering, then fired a gun several times. The incident followed one from days earlier when someone allegedly threw a Molotov cocktail at a New Jersey synagogue. A bitter blast across the Northeast, minus 21 degrees in Maine, minus 22 in Vermont, and minus 7 in Buffalo, New York. Boston faring even worse, the real feel minus 31, the coldest temperatures there since 2016. Victor Oquendo tells us more.
A rare sight off Boston Harbor. Ice fog coming off the water, wind whipping it around. The extreme cold forcing city officials to close public schools Friday and cancel extracurricular activities throughout the weekend. Residents doing their best to keep warm.
Once you got the layers on, you're good, I think. Just don't want to be kind of lingering out here.
The city opening warming centers.
If anyone is out and sees someone else who might be in distress, please call 911. We are prepared and all of our first responders are ready to get right out there.
Outside Springfield, Massachusetts, amid 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, a tree crashing onto a car, killing a 6-month-old girl inside. The woman who was driving rushed to the hospital. The powerful gusts also knocking out power to roughly 28,000 people throughout the Northeast. Atop Mount Washington in New Hampshire, record wind chill gale and deadly conditions. The wind so strong, at one point, one of the doors of the observatory broke.
Really an amazing day, awe-inspiring day, and actually it's a bit of a frightening moment at one point. So one of our west-facing doors, the hinge that keeps it obviously closed, actually broke. The force of the wind was so strong, and so we had to do an emergency repair.
The observatory pleading with hikers to stay off the trails because of the life-threatening conditions. Further south, the New York metropolitan area seeing temperatures in the single digits. But there's good news. Temperatures are expected to thaw quickly, with the mercury expected to reach up to 50 degrees Sunday. Victor Oquendo, ABC News, Boston.
Not again. You don't mess with underground power lines.
Should have contacted 811. They'll mark those utility lines free.
Yeah, but this guy ain't real bright.
Neither is the neighborhood.
Know what's below 811 before you dig.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery, free over-the-counter healthcare items, free groceries with a healthy food card, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Plus, extra benefits like more access to care with free transportation and WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-877-281-9602. Now, that's 1-877-281-9602. WellCare, Medicare done well.
What a tool. He could hit a gas line.
Wait, he's contacting 811.
They'll mark the underground utilities free.
Turns out he is smarter than he looks.
Know what's below 811 before you dig.
Watch What You Eatin' every Wednesday on Good Morning Kentucky with Lee Cruz and Haley Harmon. Brought to you by Zucker.
Now this guy right here, he knows a thing or two about beating Florida. Kentucky guard Tyler Ulis, he was one of the best to run point for the Cats during his time with Kentucky, and now he's helping the next generation to do the same. Ulis joined the coaching staff earlier this season, where he now mentors the guards on this year's team. The Cats play Florida in a couple of hours on ESPN. The last time Ulis played Florida, he had 19 points and 11 assists. Another day in the office for the former SEC Player of the Year. Now point guard Xavier Wheeler looks to help lead the Cats to victory tonight. He reflects on a time in his youth where he looked up to Ulis to now working day by day with him.
I feel like there's somebody out there who actually sees what I'm seeing from my point of view. He sees it as a player, kind of bounce ideas off each other. At the end of the day, he's just a great guy to be around. Like, I talked to him about things other than basketball. I told him this one of the first times we had like a big conversation. Like, yo, you were my inspiration. Like, when I saw you, I was like, man, I can do it. Now I'm bigger now. I'm a little taller than him now. But that was one of the first things. Like, so it was so surreal to have him come back full circle. It was like, now I end up at Kentucky. He was at Kentucky, and now we're bouncing ideas, we're sharing stories, we're talking to each other every day. It's kind of crazy to think about sometimes. So we go back and it's like, yo, I remember seeing him when I was like in middle school.
Now the game will tip off at 8:30 on ESPN. Let's head to Lafayette for the Jock Sutherland Classic. Henry Clay taking on East Jessamine. Third quarter, Keelan Daniel knocks down the tray ball. The Jags are trailed by 10 points. Now it's the Blue Devils ball. Colin Brown, dime to a rolling Kyan Miller. He flushes it home for the slam dunk. But the Jags, they get the ball back and they answer back. Press break. Jacob Lockett, nice little spin move. Oh, man, make the defender touch the ground. Gets the finish as well for 2 points. But the Blue Devils, they were blue hot in this one. Colin Brown hits another 3-ball off the pick. Henry Clay gets the dub 72-61. And in the next game, the Generals hosting Shelby County. Second quarter, Lafayette up 1. Yashiro Hurst, a nice floater in the lane is good. 3-point lead for the Generals, but Shelby County answers back. Joel Thompson, He hits a 3-ball from the wing, knocks it down. But the Generals, they get hot from deep. DeMarcus Surratt, he knocks down the jumper off the pick. And then later, great ball movement. Check out this play by the Generals. Nice little click pass by Musampa Bandamuno. 3-ball is good for the Generals. Lafayette gets the dub at home. Final score 82-69. That'll wrap things up for sports. I'm Chris Bolton.
DQ Biscuits and Gravy. Now this is the stuff that biscuits and gravy dreams are made of. The kind of dream where home-style biscuits are served fluffy and warm, and the scent of simmering gravy made with Purnell's sausage is so aromatic you can taste it. And then the dream ends with you taking a bite just to realize you're not dreaming. You're at DQ in your pajamas, eating the best biscuits and gravy of your life. DQ. Happy tastes good.
The nursing home was supposed to keep your loved ones safe, no exceptions. Even in extreme circumstances, the basic standards must be met, no excuses. Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, get Hughes and Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. The safety of your loved one is all that matters.
Ugh-stipated. Feeling weighed down by a backed up gut. Miralax is different. It works naturally with the water in your body to unblock your gut. Free your gut and your mood will follow.
7-day-old tuna casserole.
How'd you know that?
Even my nose is strong. You need Hefty Ultra Strong. It has Arm & Hammer, continuous odor control. Hefty, Hefty, Hefty. Oh, and Toby needs a bath. Stay one step ahead of Stinky.
For a limited time only at Johnny Carino's, enjoy our 5 for $15.99 ribeye steak and shrimp meal deal. Juicy, char-grilled ribeye steak, crispy Parmesan shrimp, your choice of pasta, bottomless salad, our Italian nachos appetizer, and our fresh baked bread for only $15.99.
Famous Dave's Barbecue, now open for to-go. Enjoy a $5 brisket sandwich piled high with smoky Texas beef brisket. Order now at famousdaves.com.
Watch ABC 36 every Friday night for Chief Meteorologist T.G. Shuck's Bowtie Friday Forecast. Brought to you by Stuart Mercer.
And we got one last check at your forecast thanks to our Kentucky Lottery. Scratch a forecast. Sunday and Monday, low to mid 50s with a mix of sun and clouds. Some breezy winds will be around, but hey, it's sunshine and 50s. Tuesday, I have 58, but I think most areas will hit 60 before we watch in more rain beginning next Wednesday. Caitlin?
Well, Shrek has gone missing, and police in Massachusetts are on the case. An alert posted this week on the Facebook page of the Hatfield Police Department, along with the picture of the 200-pound sculpture of the iconic cinema ogre. The post asks anyone with information to step forward or return him in the condition you found him. Well, that's about all the time we have left. Thanks so much for joining us, but stick around. We're back here at 11.
Mr. Rogers said, look for the helpers. You can always find people who are helping. Thank you to all the first responders who put their lives in danger to help us when my brothers and sisters need them. We look out for the helpers because they look out for us. Thank you, first responders. Thank you, first responders. Love you.
Be safe, look after yourself, and look after one another.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Hey.
Is Trisha joining?
Yeah, let's just give her a minute.
Foster care, huh?
What's that?
25,000 kids will age out of the foster care system.
25,000?
Yeah, and be completely on their own in this pandemic.
Just talking about foster care can help foster care.
Wrong meeting. Again.
Donate your small talk.
Is that the new intern?
People have the perception that because I'm blind, I am not able. Anything you put in front of me, I will be able to do.
We come into these positions with many skills, like critical listening, which is very important.
Being blind and visually impaired, we can show people things that they never saw before.
Just because I have a disability doesn't mean I'm disabled. I want to be the positive example.
Hire me.
Hire me.
Hire me.
Hire me.